Blue Otter has been one of the most consistent names across both the NACL and the NA amateur scene, and once again they find themselves right on the edge of breaking through to something better. Last year, they fell just one series short of a promotion tournament. Now they're returning to a stacked field full of on-paper super teams, but Blue Otter is not starting from zero. They are bringing back the same coaching structure and the same development system that got them that close while upgrading the roster with 3 key additions this year. Last year's roster of Blue Otter set them up for greatness, and this year's roster is built to finish the job. Starting off in the top lane, we have Ariana. Ariana is coming off of a fresh and strong run with Dorado Gaming, where he helped push a top 6 finish in the NACL playoffs, and also securing an Aegis Challenger title as well. For this roster, it's a really easy pickup to understand. Ariana is a stable, flexible top laner who fits perfectly into the Blue Otter playstyle. Whether it's Gnar, Rumble, or Cassante, he can draft into any matchup and win it. He gives his team the ability to draft cleanly around him, either playing the weak side or the carry. He is one of the most versatile top laners in the NACL, and this versatility pairs well with their jungler Munchy. Munchy might be a little newer to the Tier 2 spotlight, but his impact goes beyond what his record might suggest. Just like Ariana, he brings flexibility to both the team's draft and playstyle, being able to pilot most meta picks while occasionally pulling something out unexpected. Cough, cough, Master Yi. More importantly, he really enables the rest of the map. His presence opens up options for the carry Samikin and Spawn and keeping the team dynamic fluid. While not someone you look to carry the game, he sets it up for the carries to do their job. If he can find that consistency, this is going to be a huge X factor for Blue Otters. Like I just mentioned, the mid laner for this team is Samikin, and he's probably the most important part of this roster. Last year, this is where Blue Otter found most of their success in their games. When Blue Otter was winning, it was because Samikin was controlling the game. He thrives best on his control mages, building advantages in lane and then pushing that into river fights and into later team fights. One of his biggest assets for Blue Otters is his positioning and his callouts for his team. When Blue Otters is looking for that in-game voice, they're looking to Samikin. While this is incredibly good for the roster to have a clear identity to build around, there is a trade-off. The team is leaning heavily on him, and if Samikin is ahead, Blue Otter is going to look elite. But if this year he starts to struggle, or especially in playoffs, the cracks could show for what this roster could accomplish. The second carry for this team is going to be Spawn in the bot lane. Adding in Spawn to the roster brings a level of experience and structure that this roster did not have before. Being a former LCS player, he knows exactly how to play through lane priority and convert any lead into a real advantage. He brings a level of wisdom that a new team like Blue Otters can really hone on to. Being a former pro carry, he's probably going to demand resources from the team, but with the flexibility elsewhere on the map in the top and jungle, the team can afford to do it. If Spawn can return to that form that let him play in the LCS, he can become a legitimate carry threat in the league and help push Blue Otter to that promotion series. And rounding out the roster, we have Rovex. Rovex is the second returning member of the roster, and he's one of the other important pieces to put it all together. There is a reason Blue Otter kept him. His synergy with Samikin is already proven, and the synergy is shown in how Blue Otter plays through the map. Samikin and Rovex's ability to collapse early, fight around in the river skirmishes, and create pressure is a defining part of what Blue Otter's identity is. Most teams in Tier 2 just cannot keep up with them. If Rovex can build that strong synergy with Munchy as well and can lane through with Spawn, this team's mid-game could become one of the best in the league. Rovex brings one issue with drafting. He can really only play engaged tanks. But like previously said, with the openness of both top and jungle, this should not be a defining issue for the roster. For Blue Otter this year, this is not a rebuild, this is a refinement of a system that clearly worked last year. Blue Otter has kept its identity intact while adding pieces that both raise their floor and ceiling of the roster. Last year, the organization proved that they can compete in the NACL and push to the top. Their base skill as an organization is no longer in question. The real question is how far the organization can go. If it can all come together, they can finally push past that last barrier. This year, Blue Otter is not just a playoff team, they are a real promotion contender that DSG should really think about. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. Plan on doing more NACL and LCS content. Thanks for watching.